are meant to be forever. I've been dreaming about this moment. I can barely breathe. Feel like I've been drowning, pulling me to the ground. Tears streaming down my face. My chest hurts. I can't escape. There's no going back now. Will you miss me when I'm gone? Will you think of me when you're all alone? When you're all alone.
Hoping the sound is okay. Hi everybody. Cleaning my glasses. Last second glass cleaning. So Johnny, if you're still here, one thing I wanted to show you. I'm actually also looking at these two or something similar like these two to buy and to see. This one is already Wi-Fi compatible, so I'm not sure. Whatever, but this one is not, and to see if I can put some kind of ESP inside and then use it to control this and make it wireless. But yeah, so hi everybody. Today we'll be playing with this thing. Oh, it's on my other side. Yeah, okay, rotate it. So today we'll be playing with Ender 3 conversion to switch wire. I got kit from Cibor. I think I got it. Was it this week or last week? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It was shipped from the EU warehouse. I paid it around 350, 40, something like that. So we will be doing conversion, and I went into my orders log on the AliExpress. This Ender 3 is from June 2019, so it's a 5-year-old. I've been using it a lot until I've built my Voron. After that, I will, Johnny. After that, I stopped using it. Then it was actually semi-outside. Then I moved it to the basement. It was like I had spent last 24 hours cleaning it, disassembling and also cleaning it because it was like a mess. It's now pristine clean and ready for assembly. But before we go into assembly, I will quickly go through the box, the kit itself, the upgrade kit. So from the if you have already Ender 3 Pro or Ender 3 V2, I think these are only two compatible devices or printers. You disassemble them and you keep power supply, the frame, 3-stepper motors, switch, bed, heated bed, and more or less that's it. Everything else is included in the kit, or you have to print it. I'm still actually printing. I have one more build plate to print. This one will finish in the middle of the stream. I'm currently at 81%. So let's jump into the box. Actually, as I said, I cheated. I opened it. I wasn't actually planning to open it, but since there were around 100 heat inserts that I had to insert into the plastic, and while most of them, unfortunately, probably we will not be able to touch this stream, I wanted to do everything I can to prepare for the stream so we don't lose time on things like that. You've seen heat inserts probably inserted a million of times, so that was not interesting. Yeah, I know, Marcel, I'm cheater. So that's why I opened the box, because I needed heat inserts that are inside. Although I have better heat inserts than the ones that are included, I didn't want to use those because quality of the heat inserts also has some kind of impact on the build. Not that much. Most of them, whatever we do, will be okay unless you put a lot of stress on the things. So that's why I opened it, took out the heat inserts, returned everything as is. So let's quickly jump through the box. I apologize. It will be. I also have those from CNC Kitchen because I bought his kit for the TS100. So I got those and they are great. You know, it's the depth or the size of the heat inserts, the grooves on the side, indentations and everything. It depends on how well it will fit in the plastic. Yay! Okay. So this is really really great. It's really awesome box, and everything is sorted according to the labels. So everything is in here, silicone gaskets, whatever. So these are the heat inserts that I use. These are the leftovers. They are not the best, but they are not also the worst. You see these have like flower petals on the top. I think that CNC's kitchens are flat on top but have different groups on the sides, etc, etc. So there are tons of them. So all the things you need to assemble it should be here in terms of nut bolts, screws. I think even the BMG kit is here, magnets are here, so everything, fasteners, everything is in this box. I put it to the side. Then here we have cables. I like because they did split cable for the USB, if I'm not mistaken, on one of the cables, which is good enough. Is it? Isn't it? There is? No, it's not. No, it's not. Never mind. So cables, power cables, already pre-crimped. When we finish the build, we will be... Hey, Jose! When we finish the build, we will be using for the first time Omron. Sorry, for the first time. When we start for the first time, we'll be using Omron. But I already have Big 3 Tech beacon here, so I will do conversion to beacon. Actually, when I received beacon, I decided to go with this project because I think that it's a nice upgrade for it. We have 2 of them or 3 of them. 3, yep. I think one goes from the extruder to the Z frame, then another one goes from the hotbed to the frame, and the third one, I have no idea where it goes. We have 2 motors, so you have 3 from the original Ender 3 plus these 2, plus there is a motor for the extruder, small pancake. This is the replacement LCD screen. There is option also to use the original one, but I think since you're already doing the upgrade, it's better to do the replacement one. This is the Clipper upgrade expansion board. So you provide one cable from the MCU to this device here, then you can add whatever you want to add. PTFE cable, pre-crimped. Are you going to finally build your Voron, Marcel? Don't tell me so. I already have one of these 3M tapes. These are really good. We have belt. Plus, I think this one is for the Raspberry Pi, for the stealth burner, some switches, thermistor, hot end. By the way, I'm not sure when I want to finish the build as is, meaning everything that's included in the kit will be at the printer, but as soon as I finish it, I will do upgrades. For example, this is the hot end. I want to replace it because I have Titus Voron edition, Dragon Voron edition, so I want to use that one. This one is the standard, you know, like V6, everybody has it. What else? What else? Some fans. These are for the stealth burner, I think. What's this? Oh, this is the tool head board. Plus more cables. And what's under it? Accelerometer. Okay. I do have better one, so later on we'll be using better one. Fans for the electronics. Plus this is used to keep the gantry up, so it doesn't fall down when there is a power loss or when you switch it off. What is this? Oh, bearings. Bug. Pre-crimped cables for the power adapter. We do need power cable. I do have spare one, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I have under my desk here. and this is the, let's take it out of the box, we don't need the box actually. This is, yeah, 12 to 5 volts, so this is for the power supply for the Raspberry Pi. Okay, let's look under this one. This is the build plate, but I also have, I think, better one. I have OSEC. Just give me a second, please. Sorry, my daughter arrived and she forgot her keys. But while I was already out, so here you have build plate, which looks very nice. But I also have this one from OSEC, so I will be probably using or switching between those two. Then we have LEDs for the case. 4 feet extrusion. This is for the hot end. And linear rails. 2 are for the frame, 2 are for the bed, and 1 is for the hot end. And underneath is something that I don't know if I will be using. And these are the covers, so it can be fully enclosed. For the time being, I probably build it without this, but at the end we will, or maybe I will build it to build it completely with it, and then later just, you know, remove it. Okay, let me get this out of the desk so we can dive straight into the wow build. And this is what is left from the Ender 3. Not much actually. Nice noise. I hate when somebody says nice like noise, but I do it sometimes. Sorry for that. So yeah, we actually can jump straight into it because I really want to do as much as I can. Until I finish the project, it's such a mess around my desk, and I already have to record a couple of videos, so I want to do as much as I can today. Although still there are boxes around the desk. Just a second. So yeah, let's dive into the documentation. Hey, nice seeing you. By the way, I was using your stealth press today a lot. Like really a lot. And it's awesome. I'm just sorry that I built the big one. I wish I had built the smaller one that has also tray underneath. I really cannot build two, it will be too much for me. Let's jump, let's also check here a bit. So what it is actually, Seaboard that is selling this kit for 340 up to 450, depends if you want printed parts or not. I opted for the lower price and I printed my own parts. Everything actually is included, and the idea is to turn the Ender 3 into SwitchWire. SwitchWire, for those of you that do not know, is actually a Voron type printer. So yeah, because I already had Ender 3 Pro and because I received Beacon, I decided to do upgrade of Ender 3 to SwitchWire, and I'm still not sure what I will do with this. Will be my 6th printer. I'm not as proficient, or I don't have as many printers as Marcel, but I do have quite a bit of them. So this will be my 6th printer. I have to think of where I will be putting it, probably taking it somewhere, I don't know. So there was a project like 2-3 years ago that who made? Bobon Kefalos. Okay, sorry for butchering your name. He made this DIY kit on what you need to do to convert Ender 3 to this printer. And based on that, Sobor built a kit, and they also created their own repository where you have STL files that you need to print. There you have documentation, and I also have opened here Autodesk Fusion with the yeah, I know, plus 2 resin printers if that counts. Wow. It's hot. It's currently 32 outside. I have AC blowing at me, but here on the desk it's 28. So yeah, this is the manual. They did manual. I'm not sure if I really hope that I will send them mail in terms of documentation. It's okay, but it's. Yeah, I know, Marcel. As I said, I don't have that many as you. But remember, I live in a flat, in apartment, so count that in. It's like ×4 multiplier or something like that. They tried to mimic the documentation for the Voron because actually you are doing sort of Voron printer out of this kit. They are very responsive. Sometimes they are responsive via the Twitter, via the email. I contacted them because I was looking for the kit here in the EU because of some other thingies. Nice, congrats. I don't have her link. I will find her. So this is a thing that I've been doing this afternoon, is installing the heat inserts. These parts I still haven't printed, or they are actually currently printing. So I still have to do these 4 upper parts plus this part here and this part here for the part cooling, and this is, I don't know, for whatever. Hey, by the way, also I did extrusion tapping. You need to tap 12 holes total or Ender 3 V3, but as I said, let's jump into whatever we need to do. First things first, I need to remove these 4 bolts here. I have prepared for this stream something, no, better. This one here. So we have documentation, and we also have part. Let me just fix this window here. If I remember correctly, I can hold this button. Nope. I can hold this button. Nope. Come on, I can hold. Nope. Come on. What was it? Like this? Hopefully. Maybe. Okay. Hi. My daughter, older one, she arrived just from the seaside. She was today and yesterday on the seaside. And by the way, congrats, she passed her first year in the university. So yeah. So let's get these 4 bolts in, and we have to push the extrusion a bit to the out. My glasses are here. And I need this one, maybe. Yep, this is the one. Whoa, this wasn't tight. It's funny, when I was disassembling, at least like 60-70% of the bolts were not completely tight. You can just like, oh, this one is. You can just turn them with a finger. There are still dead bugs inside. This is tight, and this is tight. Come on. Left hand, I'm trying to practice with both hands. So yeah, by the way, I will be on holidays for 2 weeks, end of July, beginning of August, but I hope to prepare for that period. It's like 2 weeks to prepare at least some content. I have a lot of thingies that I can prepare. I don't know if it will be like 4 videos a week or just 2, but yeah, there will be something. Okay. It's like a mess here. Okay. This one looks okay, and this one looks okay. So instead of these, I need to insert these. So how do we do that? These two go here, and then we have to like this. I don't know if you are or anybody here is who CD, so I will move them. Oh, this will be fun to align. Actually, everything is aligned. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Everything is aligned. Let me see. M5x30s, these are the ones that we just removed, and then M5x40s. M5x40, this one here. No, M5x30. No, M5x30. M5x30. These here. Let me just pop this here. Come on, stay. You know what? I will remove this documentation from your screen. Is it okay? Because I think it's like messing with what you can see. M5x30s. Just, I cannot do it. I have to pick it up and do it in my lap. Sorry. Wow. Carbon fiber carriage. Nah. You know what the problem with this one is? I will be building it and then I will probably move it to the apartment in the seaside where I will not be seeing it for most of the year. And my wife still doesn't know that. And hopefully she will be... These do not fit here. M5 by 30s. These are M5 by 30s BHCS, but they don't. Okay, this one goes. It only has like a couple of millimeters clearance. Let me find some pokey thingy. Do you have any pokey thingy here? I still haven't, on the note of finishing projects, I still haven't finished my ERCF. Actually, it is working. Nope, it's stripped. This one just stripped. Yep, it's stripped. We always seem to kinda fail on the first step. Whatever. Yeah, this one is stripped. It only goes in like millimeters, so. Why doesn't it go in? Let's see.
For a while, I was really scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen every day. But once I knew what was going on,
This is really, really strange. Okay. This one doesn't want to go in. Let me just tighten down the other bolts, the original ones. I'm really not sure why it's not going in. Is there M3 by M3 by M5 by 30, M5 by 40? I don't have anything. it's in. This was not fun, to be honest. Really not fun. M5 by 10s should be here. We need 2 of them. So we also need to remove these here. Some of them are rusted. By the way, if we remove but I cannot remove. They want there then they want to slide this. Oh, I can probably. No, I can't. Wow. Robot. It has feathers inside, like it was in a chicken coop or something like that. Yeah, nope. We have to remove this also. As I said, documentation is okay, but it is missing bits here and there. For example, the parts that, printed parts do not have names in the documentation, and there are a lot of parts. So it was like a bit hard to track everything. Second of all, STLs. Naming of the STLs is similar to Warren ones, but still I managed to not print some of the parts. So this goes here, and this goes here. And you don't see anything because it goes here. Much better. Then we should see if it fits. Nope. Now it fits. Like this. Yes, yes, yes. For example, this in documentation you don't see this part that you have to remove also those screws here, but actually there is no way for you to assemble it or disassemble it without removing those screws. These screws that we just inserted, that this extrusion glides on, are the ones under these holes, and I presume that here goes the motor, so in order for us to be able to move it, remove it, or play with it, it has been moved somewhere else. Let's see if there is a way for me to, yep, if there is a way for me to tighten them down or not. Yep, I can. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Okay, I'll not be tightening them down for now. And up. And if I'm not mistaken, this is it from the frame. We are done with the rebuild of the frame. We now just have to keep adding things on it. First thing will be the linear rails, and this is where one of the issues with documentation will come to play because I'm missing one of the guards for it. So for a 5-year-old printer, it was like actually 6 or 7 years old. I don't know when was the first Ender 3 Pro released or Ender 3 released. Maybe even 8-9 years. This is really solid build. But you see difference on how things were done previously. A lot of holes in the extrusions. Now it's done not in such way, but it still works. Let me just make sure that this is tight. Super tight. Although this is aluminium, we don't want to strip things. Okay, this is tight. And this is tight. So the frame is done. Ah, the printer is done. Ah, look, look, look. Glorious, glorious. Yeah, we did it. Give me a second. I'm going to grab some isopropyl alcohol, paper towels, and some kind of lubricant. Just give me a second. Back. ISO paper towels and heavy duty grease. Heavy duty grease. This one is called Good Enough. Brand is Good Enough. This is number 2 lithium grease, and it should be good for the rails. I've used it for my Voron printer, so I don't see a reason why it would not be good enough for this printer too. Paper towels down, scalpel somewhere here. I like that they include this spark for the... Yep. Okay, stops are here. Okay. Just move stop down. Nothing beats the smell of isopropyl alcohol. Anybody knows from what movie is this? I love the smell. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yep, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Very old movie, but good movie. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. And Valkyras. It's called Valkyra's Dance, is the music. Apocalypse Now. Okay. Ugh, smells. Terrible. Terrible. Yep, correct. Correct. I also have, by the way, syringe here with the lubricant for the bearings. Okay. Ooh. I completely forgot this. I don't know how old I was. What year was that? But it's a good movie. Although I don't think that I can watch it now. But still it's a good movie. I think that like time has passed and you know some things are unwatchable. Okay, this part is done. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need M3 by 8s. 2, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6, 4. I don't know how. 17. Yeah. I was around elementary school. 2, 6, 4. I don't know how to count. 2, 4, 6, 8 by 8. So we need 16 3 by 8s. But the question here is, with what we will hook this up to the frame? Because no, they don't say if we should use T-nuts or hammerheads or whatever. Yep, I am that old. So our elementary school starts at the age of 6. So yeah, it was my first year in elementary school. Depends, of course, on the month, but yeah, I'm that old. Thanks, Marcel, thanks. Yeah, I needed that. What it said, ads will run shortly for some viewers. Skip. No soup for you. No ads for you. Okay, so we don't need these for now. We don't need these for now. This can go here, and we need M3 by 8s. M3 by 8s, there are a ton of them. And we need a ton of them. Like a lot. Rest will pop in here. And what do we have? M3, we only have hammerheads. Okay, that sorts it. We will be using hammerheads for these. M5s has hammerheads and T-nuts. Again, a lot of them. Not that many, but we will need a lot of them. Okay, so how do we start with that? First one, we need a couple of printed parts. Okay, this goes like this. Then we need to insert 1, 2, we will just start the thread so it doesn't fall down. Okay, like this. Nice. This has already fallen down. It's not even London Bridge. And yeah, I mentioned, I think Marcel, you know, today is your birthday. Congrats if it is. If it isn't, still congrats. I will be in London also at the end of the month, around 25th, 30th of August. There is one pub that's near the place I have apartment, and maybe we can do some meetup. Congrats, Marcel. I missed it. How did I miss it on Twitter? Sorry, on X. Then we have one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Something's wrong here. So not in the first, in the second, third. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. I was thinking like somebody saying happy birthday or something. I don't mean that you've posted. You know, things leak out. Like medical records in Croatia from the biggest hospital, government one. It's funny how this time the Agency for the Protection of Privacy Data hasn't said a single word, since this is a government institution that leaked the data out. But hey, we will not be talking about politics or GDPR or security. Yep, like this. Nope, not like this. How? They are like, wow. In the last one. So this is the first, then nothing, then second, then nothing, then third, then something, something. Yeah, probably if it's 2 holes there. Okay, so 1, 2, yeah, okay, like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's okay. I do prefer hammerheads. Sorry, I don't prefer hammerheads. I prefer T-nuts, because T-nuts are much easier. You position them on the rail and then just whatever. But hammerheads are also cheaper. So, oh, by the way, anybody watched the show called Station 11? I've just discovered it today, and the first episode looked really interesting. A bit slow paced at the beginning, but it looked really interesting. Okay, so everything here is done. Now let's put this one here. Come on, let's twist again. Y-axis with these two rails will be the most pain to align. Yeah, I think I've seen some upgrades to these or something. Jose, that is the it's pandemics. A series is about pandemics. Some kind of flu, you know, sounds familiar, doesn't it? Some kind of flu that like instantly kills people. Like most of them die in the first day or something like that. But I was surprised, you know, it was a bit slow paced, but still it got glued to the TV. Yeah, I think so. I will not be tightening this completely, and I don't like hammerheads. Did I say that I don't like hammerheads? I will not tighten them completely down. Okay. And the second problem is, as I said, there is a problem with these parts. First, check it out. They are two color. When you print stuff, be careful when you... Hey, Alan! How it's called? No, this one here. I think the Dark Dog was the first one. No, Triana was the first one. This one here. Yeah, Dark Dog. Yeah, Dark Dog. Sorry. Yeah. Hey Alan, didn't see you. By the way, didn't see you if you will be attending that meetup, unexpected meetup in Zagreb or not. I know that it's short notice. Half of us are on vacation. I had to postpone my vacation for a week just to make this meetup. But it's not secret anymore because meetup on the local channels is already out. So we are having a local meetup in Zagreb, in Home Assistant meetup. It was unexpected. I was hoping to have meetup in September, but Polos is in Zagreb. So Polos from Nabucasa, Home Assistant, founder of everything, will be in Zagreb, and he will be here for a week. And we managed to get a date, and yeah, we have special guest. And I did tease it in my last video where I was showing that Ulanzi screen or Avtrix firmware, whatever way you want to present it. But that there is a special guest coming, so that special guest is actually Polis. Yeah, sorry. If you drive quickly on the 25th, you may be able to Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's really. This was really surprise to me. So yeah. I'm also trying to work on something else, which I agreed here, but I still haven't talked with that about that with Polos. There will be one possibly another event, so he may also for one day briefly come to visit to one local system integrator in Croatia. It's called Span. Who knows? Maybe. But that's the topic of another story. Actually, the guys in Span already are waiting for him. I just have to have his green light to see if he will be able to visit them. They have some kind of podcast or something like that, and he may be the guest on that podcast. I just have to talk with Polos about that one. I first asked them to see if they are ready, because I know that I know that they usually do not do any production during the summer, but pulled a couple of strings and they are interested to do the podcast with Polos. Now it just depends on if Polos will be able to do it, because he has some other plans also. So yeah, we will be having a unplanned meetup, which is always great. Nice. If you know, we here. Oh, come on. Okay, let me do it like this. It's much easier like this. So we usually in Croatia go on vacation July, August. And when I say July, August, it's usually second part of the July till the mid of August. Not whole 4 weeks, but we usually all spread in that period. And the timing because of that is really bad, but it is what it is. So Alan popped just when I was about to tell that I have another issue with this. Not just that the parts are too colored, because I printed in the middle of the night and the spool was about to run out. I picked another spool and it was different color. But hey, it even looks good. The problem is that I mentioned documentation is okay, but it could be better. And that's how I missed on printing the second part with this. Yeah. That's typical. That's typical. I just learned today that I will have to jump or pop down to the seaside for again 30 minutes meeting with the construction guys. You know, it's like there is nothing better than popping down on a meeting that includes total of around 8 hours of driving. I love those. Yeah, you can just pop down for a quick meeting. Yeah, it's like, whoa. But then again, I want to hear what they will have to say, so I'm okay with that. So the rails are in. It only took us an hour to get so far. I got this glass last year from colleagues at my office. I can only drive up to 50 kilometers per hour. Have to get a bit older. Oh, I got a new car. It will be in my one of the next videos. Yeah. It will be, I don't know when the video will be released. Maybe I will record that one for the time when I'm on vacation. So I got a new car. I replaced my old T-Roc with the new T-Roc. And I got that new, how it's called, intelligent speed assistant or whatever it is. T-Rock. I replaced T-Rock with T-Rock. The only difference is color. I'm now not on diesel anymore, and there are more electronics, including the damn ISA, sorry, Intelligent Speed Assistant or whatever shit is. It's so annoying. So it actually reads all the signs, all the. So far, I've seen only 2 signs. So sign that forbids you to overtake cars. I cannot disable it. If I disable it, it will automatically enable it. It's because of the EU regulation. So it will display if it recognizes sign that it's forbidden to overtake cars, and it also reads wherever on the road the speed limit is, it will read it. So there are 2 things in the city where they post temporary speed limits. For example, there is a construction work going on, so you have like 50 meters of construction work. They usually put sign 30 kilometers max, but they do not put the sign that it ends. And for the computer, it never ends. It's like 30 kilometers up until the next sign. So that's the first thing. And it beeps. It like the sign flashes in front of your eyes and it beeps. The beeping is really not that hard. If you just like turn on the volume a bit more, you will not hear it beeping. Jose, but that's not the worst thing. So I have also adaptive cruise. How it's called? Adaptive cruise control. Yeah, adaptive cruise control is the one that you set speed limit to, let's say, 200 kilometers per hour. You set distance between the car in front of you, and that's it. You actually do not even have to take the steering wheel. If the car in front of you stops or slows down, the car will automatically slow down. If it speeds up, it will speed up, etc., etc. So this ICA works in combo with this adaptive cruise control, meaning if it sees sign on a highway 80 kilometers per hour and you have ACC turned on, your car will actually hit the brakes so that you reach 80 kilometers per hour at the same time you reach the sign. So if it's like 100 meters, you are driving, for example, 150, it sees 80, it will blink 80, it will take control of the brakes and decelerate the car till the 80 kilometers per hour. Which I didn't know that it was, I thought it was like passive, just like annoying, telling you slow down. But no, in combo with adaptive cruise control, it's actually active system that will follow all the speed signs. And like we were driving last weekend and it's highway and they don't have 130, 180. It was like 130 and 80. And it stepped on all the brakes. And like, it's good that we had seatbelts in the car because we would like squeeze the windshield with our heads or something like that. Yay, electronics! You can temporarily disable it, but it will automatically enable itself. Yay! Thank you, EU. Thank you. This was like, wow. And I was really hoping, since my car arrived in June, that it wouldn't have this component on, but since, June, July, it's very close and they decided to give it free to me, free of charge, included in the car. Yay, it was like, whoa. Terrible. Okay, let's go back to assembly. That's not safe. That's not that part is not safe. As I said, I do agree with them, with the warnings and everything, but braking, that's not safe. Okay, let's look at documentation and. Yeah. My last car was better. It was like the engine was more responsive. It was diesel, of course, but the engine was more responsive. There were no gimmicks like that, and it still had all the lane assist, pedestrian assist, whatever safety features were there, but not those two stupid things. So what I want to show you here is this one here. If you look at the image, you at first do not know if it goes on upper side or the lower side. Yes, it should go on the upper side, but you know, it like feels something. And also you don't have hammerheads inside. You just have screws, which you cannot actually screw it in without the hammerheads. But yeah, so documentation is okay. It is really, really good, all things considering, but it still lacks thing or two to make it better, in my opinion. I'm no expert, but then again, this is not the first machine I've built, so just my opinion. So we need 2 more linear rails. Oh, actually, we are progressing nicely. Oh no, grease and isopropyl alcohol again. Scalpel. Yes, doctor. But I do like that they include this in the kit. Usually these are not included with the rails, and usually I print them so I have them when needed, but it's better to have them included. Again, this is waste plastic because for 4 or 5 rails you only need 1 at a time, so only 1 could have actually been included. But again, they are branded Seabor, but I do not believe that they make them. SMGN 12H. HZ here is stamp. I don't know. No, Hiving. Bye, Marcel. Have fun and happy birthday. We will sing later for you something. Okay, let's switch to overhead. Full. I said overhead. Okay. This is more than enough. Aha. This pops out. That would be bad. By the way, I have one. I managed to fix it. Most of the bearings fell out of this one. Most of the bearings fell out. And I did manage to save all but one. I'm missing, I think, only one of them. But it's still working nicely, and I don't have actually any use for that one. Grease. Grease lightning. Go grease lightning. Go grease lightning. Nope, too much, too much, too much. Too much is never enough. Okay. That should be enough. This should be greased well enough. This should be okay. Second one. I bought this can of grease when I was building Voron, and this was the smallest pack. And the guy in the shop was like saying, "Sorry, this is unfortunately the biggest pack we have." I said, "No, I want the smallest." "Okay, then great, but this is also the smallest pack we have." And I probably have my grandchildren will still be using this grease. Okay, this one is okay now. To remove extra grease. So, anybody playing with anything special? I'm preparing for the video for the next week, which will be based on the Elcrow's Elcrow's Grow Cube plant watering system. Actually, I asked them. They asked me if I want to test another display, and I said, please, no displays. And then I asked them if they can send me the Grow Cube, because I know that Johnny has written integration for Home Assistant. So this will be topic of one of the upcoming videos. I also have air gradient filters, both air gradient, not filters, air gradient sensors, indoor, outdoor, and a couple of other things. So yeah, I'm playing with those currently. Let's see what else we need to do. So we need to once again add hammerheads. Hammer time. 1. Counting with BeardedTinker. 2. 3. But I'm happy that we will manage to build this part already today. 1, 2, 3. Four. 5. And 6. And this goes here somewhere. And of course it doesn't tell you where it goes, but I do have, nope, not this part. Nope. I thought I had something for this here. No, I don't. Let's eyeball it like this. I could actually try and find those alignment prints I had for Warren build to align it properly, to be in the middle of the track. yeah, this needs also to be properly aligned. It looks like more or less it's okay, but I will play with that later. You don't need to see that. That's boring stuff. Fun. Shoot. I like screws. They're better quality than some kits. Come on, focus. One. Two. Come on. Two. Three. Oh, let me see how is the print going on. It's 93%. Alan, by the way, I don't know if you're still here or not. How is your printer going? Is it working? How is it doing? I've managed to print now with the GD1 Pro around 300 hours of print time. More or less they were like parts for the original Voron that I rebuilt. And for the ERCF, for the stealth burner, sorry, for the stealth burner, so stealth press, for this. So these are the 300 hours of printing overall. I think I've spent around 6 spools of filament so far on it. Okay. This one is okay. And this one, come on. Okay. I don't want to say something, but these hammerheads so far have been okay. Okay, so this is for the bed. Nice, nice, nice. And now it's time. Now it's time to add what? Come on, I have greasy fingers. I forgot that. One. Two. This is one of them. This is the second one. Yep. This we don't need. Wow. Okay. Difference is one has notch here. This one has notch here. This one. So this should go here, and this one should go where? How? How? Where? One? What? Why it doesn't fit? Oh, it does fit. Silly me. But I do have to remove this protection from it, at least from the bottom side, because I will not be able to do it after assembly. Nice and shiny. Look at my desk. Mess. Nope. Let's see how it goes, where it goes. It goes like this. So what do we use here? You see, those things are missing here in documentation. We are missing something, but what it is? Is it hammerhead or is it I don't know. Let's try these. Let's use hammerheads. I do have T-nuts, but I don't have spare hammerheads. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 we need. That sound that you hear, that's my wife and daughter. M5 by 10s. We need 1, 2. Yeah, but you don't have, you know, that's the issue. You don't have enough of one or the other. And maybe somewhere in the build it would be easier to use T-nuts instead of hammerheads. That's the only reason I'm asking. So we need 1, 2, 3 M5 by 10s, and we need M5 by 16. We need M5 by 16. 1. And we need M3 by 6. M3 by 6. Oh, there is M3 by 6 actually. But we also will need cable chains. We also need cable chains. Yeah, it's easier with the spring ball. What else? What else? Everything is here, and I need to get the chains out.
Probably. It's hard to tell.
What is this? This is these. So you need to remove on the chains with, without. Come on.
Waking up in the middle of the night, a nightmare. That was real, but really isn't. Streams are weird. Pick up your phone, no one is there. And for a while, I was really scared of them. It's definitely something that doesn't happen every day, but once I knew what was going on,
Okay. But why did I remove two and only
it made a
one?
lot more sense. I became
Then I need to find that print part. And that printed part is not this one. It's this one. That one. Oh, I found another part that I need to put inserts in. But this is not this part. Nope. Not this, not this, not this, not this. This. Yep, this one. Okay, first let's install. Yep. Let's first install this. And then by 16. Yeah, it would be easier here to go with the with these 1, 2, 3, 4. And one is on the floor. Okay, so let's get started with this. I will also remove protection from the top side. And hopefully we will not scratch it. Come on. Okay. So what this goes like this. That means that one goes here and the other one goes here. Let me remove the manual from the screen. Let's position this. Okay. Okay. This is done. Oh, silicone gasket. Silicone gasket. Silicone gasket is here. One, two. I said two. Yep, this gives a bit of protection to the panels. Not this one. Yes, this one. Okay, this looks nice. Now let's repeat the same thing on this side. One, two. Let's remove the protective film. Come on, don't. One. Da-na-na-na-na. Haha. Done. Okay. We need two more silicons. Come on, come on. Finally. So, let's see. Ooh, shiny. Okay. This is okay. This goes like this. And like this. Nope. Okay. And then we have plain one with silicone gasket. That's it. And the printer is done. That's it. Voila, it's done. You know, it's actually done. Not. So what's next? We have already reached the bed building phase. Let me find those parts in the big box of parts. One. Is this the other? Yep, it is. Found in 96%. Okay. So it says that we now have to insert. We have to insert M5 nuts. M5 nuts are here. M3, M4, M5. Yep, these are M5. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. These are really high quality. I wish my Voron 2.4 was built with these parts. So we need 4 of them. Then we need this part and this end of cable chain. Come on. Okay, what else do we need? M3 by, okay, these are these. We need 2 of them. 1, 2. Then we need 2 of M3 by 8. And then a lot M3 by 8s, a lot of them, like 8. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's move out things that we do not need. We don't need these here. Let's get cracking. So first, M5s need to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like how they fit nice and tight, snug but not too snug, so that they will not pop out. And okay, pull them all the way in. Okay, this one is also in. Now let's see. We did install these. We need to install these too. What side, what location, how, when, where. This goes like this. No. Don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. M2. This is size 2. Come on. Start threading. I will move out the documentation. Hate the documentation. I thought it was a good idea, but it's a bad idea actually. And then we add another one. Tight as a tiger. Nice. Then we need to mount this under this one like this with M3x8s. Come on. Okay. One. Tight. It should probably go like this, my guess. You're confusing me. Goes like this. On this side is really okay. I don't mind. We need 4. 1, 2, 3. Again, counting with BeardedTinker. I promise you, in 2025 we will go up to number 20. Okay. Let's make it tight, but no need to make it super tight because we don't want to crack the ABS. Dolce puni. Okay. Nice. Look at it rolling. And then we have to repeat the same stupid process. Thanks. Bye. Okay, we need to repeat it on the other side. Where is the bed? Where is the bed? Where is actually the bed? I brought it up. Oh, behind the green screen. I wasn't sure if we were going to reach it. Okay, and the last one, and this part is done. I'm still not sure if this is positioned okay or not, if I have to move the rails front back. We will see. Now we have to install. Wow. Really thank you. Really thank you. I hate repeating stuff and you know, documentation. So let's check this one here. You have what we are trying to reach in this chapter. So we want to build this thingy here. So we did this. I made sure that this opening is here on this side. Okay, great. So everything is according to plan. So we did this. I installed this, mounting this, and then see this image here. And that's why I was a bit, you know, okay, if they want to do it on that side, let's do it on that side. After tightening down the 8 bolts, and look, this side here, see the mouse, this is on the left side, and then on right side we have nothing, correct? Not until you need to install the other part for the chainrail and you see that it's on the opposite side. That means that I have to no, I'm currently lost. It still may be okay. Let me just give me a second. Let me look at the, I have Autodesk here. No, it's okay. Oh, I have to get the new computer, but no, it's okay. It actually is okay. It actually is okay. Sorry. But then again, it's still the documentation issue, in my opinion. So this is actually okay, but everything is reversed. So let's see, printer here is reversed. Yeah, it's upside down here. What got me that I was maybe wrong is this part here. This one is indented, or it's a bit more in than this one. This is outside. And yeah, but then again, we also do not have any mounted parts that we previously mounted. If, for example, the image would include this bottom part or cover for this bottom part and this here, I would know that it's okay, but yeah. Okay, we need again 2 of these. It's, whoa, I almost pressed the wrong button here. Okay, and this goes in direction of this. Okay. This is okay. Here we have what? M3 by 10 and 3 by glasses. M3 by 10 SH. Nope. What? Okay, but anybody noticing anything strange in the documentation? We have M3 by 6 FHCS. This was used for this part here. Then we have M3 by 8 SHCS. These are the typical ones that we use for mounting more or less everything. I need 2 more. And then it says that we need M3 by 10, sorry, M3 by 8 SHCS, M3 by 8 SHCS, and then M3 by 10 SHCS. But check the image. These are these are SHCSs. These are B because they are curved. M3 by 10. Where? And there are actually none there are actually none of them. We have M3 by 10 SHCS. Yeah, button. But there is no button in the box. And the documentation says SHCS, it should actually be button. I'm just double checking the box here. But nope. Nope. We only have, I do have, I think that M3 by 10, no, M3 by 10 I don't have. Nope. M3 by 10 I don't have. Actually, it's all the same for me, but you know. Yeah, but it's not all the same. This is not M3 by 10, this is M5 by 10. This is M5 by 10 button. This is actually M5 by 10 button. This one here. And this fits nicely here in the hole. Where? Camera here. Which means we need, let's use this, and here we'll need these. Boom. Okay. And where are the sensors? This sensor is the sensor that's been salvaged from the... No, but this part is specially printed for the ball head. It has much nicer or much bigger surface to squeeze the plastic. Let's see if this part has been printed already or not. 3 by.
That's the big difference between the original warrant documentation and this one. This one is okay. I'm sorry for the sound, but it's not 100% same as the original one, because it's lacking those, you know, how it's called this, belt clip. Nope. Y-axis, that one. Nope. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Found it. Sorry for the noise. So we need to mount the sensor here. Goes like this, and then the sensor goes like this. M3x8. Also M3x8 here. In total, I think you have 3 of these sensors on the Ender 3. And I'm not sure how many of them are needed for this build. M3x8. Oh, this will be fun. Is it going in? Nope, it's not. It needs to thread into plastic. Okay. Let's try now. Yep. Looks like now it's going. 1. Okay. No, this one doesn't want to thread. Come on, thread. Go. Okay. Managed to do it. Yep. The sensor is in. So let's see, the sensor goes where? Sensor goes on opposite side, meaning if we are now mounting it here, then it will go here. Somewhere. Here. That means that the rails need to go. Okay. Okay, I will mount that in a bit. because we need to disassemble half of the printer because of that. And here M3 by 5. This one is towards where? This one goes on the back, this one goes on the front. Like this. So we need to, let me turn it like this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. A rail goes to the front. Okay, this goes here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now touch me, baby. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? I'm gonna love you till the heavens starts. Okay, this goes here. Yep. That means that the rail has to go all the way to the front. Let me position it like this. Okay, one is in. This goes all the way in. All the way in. Yep, all the way in. Okay. You know, those reference points are missing. You know, what I mentioned a couple of times already. For example, it doesn't show you exactly when you need to install the rail. It doesn't show you exactly where it needs to be installed. Position. So these things are missing in documentation. You can figure it out, but sometimes you have to disassemble something and reassemble it later to get it fixed. Okay, so this one has stop here and this is the stop. Now let's repeat it on the other side. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Great. Great. Okay, we are back where we were 10 minutes ago. Fixed it. So this is installed. Oh, 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 oh. I can use this motor, I believe. I will install pulleys, but I will not be tightening them down because the position of the belt, you know, depends where, how, why. So when the belt goes in, I will then tighten it down. Not this one. And I will also add thread lock. Then we need where's this one? Yep, this one. How it's positioned? It's positioned like this. The engine goes, sorry, it goes like this. Yep. M3x40. M3x40. M3x40 is these. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, one is in. One is in. This doesn't need to be over tightened because again you can break the ABS. And number 4. Okay. One, two, okay, okay, okay. Let's check the documentation. According to documentation, if we look at from this side, we don't see. If we look at from this side, this is where the cables go. And we need M5x16s for Ender 3 Pro. If you're using Ender 3 V2, you will need one additional printed part. We don't need that. M5x16s. M5x16s. 2, 4. And this goes here. Okay. 1, 2. Nope, that goes on that side where the sensor is. Yep, it goes on this side. Oh, was ist das? Let me just start the threads. Ah, come on. One bolt is down. Where is it? Here. And of course you need to remove not this. No way to do it with pulley installed. No way to do it with pulley installed. I don't know why they said install pulley first. As far as tapping the holes is concerned on the extrusions, each of the extrusions has 4 holes on each of the sides. So it's like 4, 4, 4. And when you tap them, you only need to tap half of them. Why? The other half is already pre-tapped. So for example, these 4 holes here and 4 holes here were tapped, and then 4 holes on this extrusion on that side were tapped. So thank God, it's not hard tapping the extrusions. Actually, aluminium is very soft, so that's not an issue, but still it's less work. I use the same grease when I was tapping the extrusions to lubricate everything, and after I've finished tapping the extrusion, I also checked it by threading in completely or fully one. Yeah. As I said, documentation, you know, they really tried to mimic the Warren documentation, and more or less it's okay, but you know, it's missing fine touches. Now let's insert as far as I know it was yep, it was like this. And as I said, I will not be using any thread lock for now, because I will position it later when the belt comes in to see exactly the path of the belt. Nice, we are progressing. We're already at page whatever. Whatever, there is no page. 26 out of 93. And then we can do the other side. This side needs a couple of parts. Ay, my legs. Oh, sorry. I was sitting with my legs crossed. This is one part, but we still need the other part. Sorry for the noise, I will turn the mic off. Yeah, you had to use original documentation cut. The Seaboard did really great job with documentation, and I know that it's now better than it was like a couple of months ago when I checked it, but it's still, if I remember, if I have enough time, and I never have enough time, I will really try to send them, you know, a list of things that I believe could potentially be improved documentation to make it even better. One M3 nut. Let's insert it here. Okay, it's in. Then we need what? M5 by 20. This is this one here. Nope. M5 by 20 is this one here. Okay. And we need what we need. We need two M3 shims. Where are shims? I've seen shims. Somewhere shims. M5, like a gazillion, then M3 and M what? These are rubber gaskets, or what are these? Oh, great. I do have bunch of M3 shims, but still, I see it. And seeing is believing. And we also need how many pieces? 2. Okay. Ouch. How is this M3? This cannot be M3. What are you saying, M3? There is no way that this is M3. You just like, wow. This has to be M5. Because it's going on M5. Okay. So here we go. On what side? This side. I need glasses. Yep, Seaboard made it. Yep. What do you mean by that? Is it a good? That explains it, or is it a bad? That explains it. Something is not as it should be here. I would say that they are trying. That's my opinion.
I had this dream a while ago. I was driving around town, doing a lot of beautiful stuff. There was a cow looking like it was
Okay, this is in.
When I was little, I had a tree outside my bedroom window, and the moonlight spread its shadow across my ceiling.
Okay, this is in.
When I woke up,
Then we insert it here. Okay, and then we use M3 by 16. Yeah. My opinion, I may be mistaken. Although I didn't have that much fun actually with well, this is 16. I didn't have that much fun actually with Leviathan and with Nighthawk. There were some documentation issues, but more or less it was really okay. They are trying to do things, but they also, you know, LDO also messes things sometimes up. I was looking for something and it was like no way I could find it. Come on, dog.
but that doesn't mean that you should stop dreaming.
Why is this short? Why is this M3 by 16? Why is this not, for example, M3 by million or something like that? There is no reason to be cheap here.
Pick up your phone and no one is there. And for a while, I was real scared of them. Like, it's
I
definitely
don't feel tension here.
every day. But once I knew what was going on and why it was happening,
Maybe it's okay.
more sense.
So this goes here, like this, yes, like this. Maybe, yes, no. Okay. So this we did with M5 by 16. M5 by 16, 2 pieces. And this is actually stop here. Yep. Documentation for it was, for example, better than the documentation for the Big Tree Tech MBB boards, but still, with Leviathan, I had issues with documentation and setting up canvas. They had, in their documentation, they had wrong settings, and somebody posted their own documentation. So yeah. Come on. So the problem was I was using Canvas. I was using USB plus Canvas. Canvas was used for the MBB for the Enraged Rabbit carriage feeder. And settings they say that you need to set up on Leviathan are actually not correct ones. But don't worry, Big Tree Tech settings were also wrong. So yeah, I spent like 6 hours trying to figure out what's going on. You know, you read documentation, they say, you know, turn this switch on, and it doesn't work. And then after spending like 6 hours of your time, you find somebody saying, no, that does say you have to turn switch left, but you actually need to turn it right. Nighthawk was easy to set up. Okay, this part is done. Let's see what's next. Yeah, sure. Let's add the bed here. I will not be adding the. I will not be adding step 5. Whoa. Okay, and these are M5 by 16s, M5 by 16s, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did really manage to get a lot today. And as I said, I really want to push as much as I can, because the worst thing that can happen to me is unfinished projects. For the next couple of days I will have to move the box left and right and the printer back and forth. I don't know if no, this one is better. The warrant was issue because warrant was so big, and I had to remove it from the desk each time I was recording video, because it was getting in the way of the camera. This one doesn't get in the way, but still, you know. But as I said, I'm pretty pleased with the progress. Okay. This part's bad. Nope, nope, nope. That I will not be doing. And oh, I can already put the chain here. Yep. Like this. Yep. Lights on. Nice. It means that it's currently 30 minutes past the sunset, since the lights have automatically turned on. Yeah, sure. Now it doesn't want to fit in. Okay. Close. Come on. Is it snap? Did it snap? Snap, crackle, and pop. Yep. Nice. Okay. This part is done. What's next? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we can probably wrap it up here. We are at 30%, a bit less since the cables are still not in. Okay. So yeah, it was a fun, and we did manage to get a lot of things done today. I'm really happy with the progress. need to get the tools out of the way. Let me get them 3x8. This is extra, this is extra, this goes here. These go back. 2.5, 3. And 1.5, and where is the yellow one? That's 4. So yeah, it was really fun so far. My printer has finished printing. While we are away, I will be removing. I will do it today. I will remove this end stop here, these upper ones, and this one is missing, and I will print them in a gray parts because most of the new parts I'm printing are gray color. So yeah, I will do that while offline. And what else? What else? I need to figure out if I want to use this setup here or use the one that I currently have. We'll see. Because current magnets, the magnet that I currently have on the heat bed is excellent. It's really top-notch, high performance. It works. It's not like Ender 3 that's because you can print, you can heat it up to I think 100 even, but some people said that it's losing magnetism on 100 degrees. This one is from the OSEC and it's really good one, so I'm not sure if I will be pulling that one and replacing it with this just to mess, because I don't want to peel it off, to remove it, then yeah, cleaning everything is mess. So I have to figure out, if I will not replace, I will try to reuse screws that are already in. I think that these are also M4x30. Currently I have springs on it. I will remove the springs and I will use these printed parts for mounting here. So yeah, this is maybe something that I will be doing later.
I was driving around town, doing a lot of usual stuff. There was a cow looking like it was using tall wooden legs. And it would hear from time to time to say, like,
I'm not sure what's this. Okay, no problem. I'm checking documentation. Something's not clear here. This part here. So let me just go briefly back and see if there is anything else I need to fix. So I need to fix these. This is okay. I will need to realign this one and this one. This one is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Oh, belt. I need to play with belt. Yep, yeah, I need to play with the belt and position it. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. I will insert the belt here offline. Cut the 4 meter synchronous belt in 2 segments, each 1.5. Cut 4 meter belt into 2 segments, each 1.5 meters long. For the X and Z axis respectively. Then utilize the remaining length for Y axis. Due to the limited length of the synchronous belt, please ensure precise cutting. So no, I will do it the other way around. I will insert it here, measure how long it needs to be to go between these parts here, and then I will cut the rest, and then rest will be used for the Y and for X and Z axis. Yep. That's it. Yeah, we will be wrapping up the stream today. Thanks everybody for joining. It was fun. I really like the build, and I will take my time to write the document, to write comment to Cibor about the documentation, just to fix a couple of illogical things. And I really would love if they would have, name of the component here. Why? Sometimes I need to reference something and find it here, and having the name here would be really awesome. So yeah,
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. I need to think what I will do next after I finish this one, because I think that in next stream actually we could where we are here. This doesn't look that bad. This doesn't look that bad. Nothing special here. Nothing special here. We can like browse through everything here. Okay, this potentially, no, it's still easy. Nothing special. Nothing special here. This is also not that hard to do. Yeah, we could do all this in next stream without problem. Yeah, I don't see issue. We could potentially do everything here up until, for example, here. Up until, for example, here. Yep. Even the belts we probably could do next stream. And then the stealth burner, which I don't know if, well, we can do it on stream. But as I said, we will be for now using this V6 hot end, but I will be replacing later on with something else. Yeah, I probably up until stealth burner. Sorry. Oh. Probably up until stealth burner we can do build here. So from 30 to 65%. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. So thanks everybody for joining. We will be continuing next week. Wishing you all an awesome rest of the weekend. Wow, I'm so sleepy at the moment. And I'll be see you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun. Oh, and don't forget, clicking the buttons, likes, subscribes, and things like that. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye. I never use commands here.